What's up YouTube? Dan here, and welcome to episode 26 of my AC Milan career mode series. So beginning today's episode with just a quick question. Do you want to see live commentaries or do you want to see just post commentaries? So I record the gameplay then commentate over Sony Vegas preview, or do you want to just see live commentaries? There'll be longer episodes. Or I was thinking maybe I could do like part post commentary and part live commentary, so maybe that could work and there'll be longer episodes as well. So tell me in the comment section below, and remember to keep on voting for the Southampton options. There will be a video, probably I will delete it in the future, but it probably ends around Friday, Saturday, and it's currently Tuesday, as I'm recording this. So please vote, and it will determine what career mode I'm going to be doing with Southampton: a financial takeover in the BPL, a financial takeover in the Super League, or just a normal BPL season or normal Super League. So Roy scores his goal there in the 33rd minute, a really good finesse shot past the goalkeeper there. So he ran past the defenders and put in a nice finish past the goalkeeper, never going to miss from around there. So nice link-up play from El Shaarawy and Balotelli. So El Shaarawy is back on form and he played really well against Malaga. I think this is in this episode, maybe the last episode, I don't know. But there will be a game up against Malaga coming up, or maybe I've just played it already. But El Shaarawy, that was his return to his good form he showed last season. He's had a bit of a dodgy season so far, so it's good to see him back in good form. But here, Boateng's never going to miss him there with the experience and the really good finish he has. And he made it 2-0 shortly after. So 77 minutes there, another finesse shot, and I've noticed finesse shots aren't as overpowered as they were on FIFA 12, and I was actually going back on FIFA 12 a couple of days ago just to see the differences between FIFA 13 and FIFA 12, and it's really different. The finesse shots are so overpowered. You can score finesse shots from just about anywhere on the pitch. So Niang comes to me just after the game up against Sampdoria saying, "Gaffer, I've come to you to discuss my wages, and I've worked hard in training," which I don't really agree with because his stamina is still absolutely disgustingly bad. So I've decided to give him a new wage because I know a lot of you want me to keep Niang to get to his full potential, but he turns down the contract and he thinks he needs a change in his career. So at the end of his contract he's going to move on. I don't know what team he's going to go to. I haven't played that far ahead, and that reminds me I need to actually play a couple of games ahead, so there won't be any AC Milan probably tomorrow. And what I'm planning on doing is probably doing like a Kagawa player review. I said I would do it, and it's probably going to come tomorrow. So that's going to be the video tomorrow as I'm recording this. So we're going into a game up against Udinese. They have a really good striking force, as I've said in the past, and they actually have a really good centre-back, Benashia. He's like 82 rated, only 22 or 23 years old, I think, and he has a really good potential, so I might think of picking him up in the next couple of seasons. So we are currently first in the table. We haven't lost a game all season. So we start the game here really well, and Royce having a shot, and it just went wide, a really good shot. But I have to maintain my lead, and I want to at least finish in the top 2 this season. So I have really high expectations for the team. I brought in a lot of good players, the likes of Royce Ogbonna, obviously. So we get another chance there. Niang, I did offer him a new contract, and maybe because he declined it, that was affecting his shooting and his overall performance in this game. So moving into the 83rd minute, it was a really quick game. There wasn't many highlights. And Muriel, you know about him, he's really good potential, really young, really good pace. My thing of bringing him into my career mode, but the thing is, a lot of people have used him in their career mode, so maybe not. And I might go for someone like Rodrigo. I probably will get a new striker in the next couple of seasons because the likes of Balotelli and El Shaarawy, I just want to replace them in the next 2 or 3 seasons because they will get old, and not old, but like I'll just get bored of playing with them, and it'll just refresh the career mode. So I actually lost that game 1-0, so that's our first loss of the season, a really disappointing loss. But Udinese really deserved the win there. They had a really good game, and Muriel actually got the last goal of the game, and he made it 1-0 really late on in the 85th minute or something like that. So Niang says he is definitely leaving and going to a new club, but with that out of the way, we have a game up against Malaga, and this is going to be the last game of the episode. So I was right about Malaga, and El Shaarawy has a really good game in this, so kind of spoiled it, but I'm not going to tell you how many goals he scored or the assists he scored, but the assists he made. So we're actually top of the table at the moment, just ahead of Dortmund, because in the last episode we drew 1-1 with them at the San Siro. So about to say Serie A, but San Siro. I always get those two mixed up, but yeah, we drew 1-1. It was a really good result in the end. There was a lot of penalties in that game, which was really strange. But Malaga get a really early goal there with Portillo, having a really good shot from outside the box and finishing it into the back of the net. And that made it 1-0 in the first couple of minutes. So moving on a bit further now, Carmona on the ball, really good pace on this game, and I'm really going to use him in the future because he's going to be one of our future players. And he scores a really good goal then in the 26th minute to equalise. And my question of the day today is, who do you think in the Barclays Premier League will be the top 4 this season? So obviously, I think Man United have run away with it, and I think they're going to finish first. I think Man City will come second. They are a bit ahead of Tottenham, the likes of Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, all those good teams. But who do you think will come third and fourth? There is the likes of Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, and tell me in the comment section below because I'm really unsure about it, and it's going to be really interesting into the season. We only have about 8 games left. So it's going to be a really interesting end to the season. So Royce picks out a really fantastic ball to El Shaarawy on the edge of the box now. He paces past the defender, and we haven't seen that much this season. In the 60th minute, and he scores a really good goal there. His second of the game. The first goal was a really nice turn past the defender, and the second goal, he rifles a shot past the goalkeeper. But more poor defending here leads to another chance here for Malaga. Camacho on the ball, passing it to Portillo, the first goal scorer of the game, and he finishes it, and he's actually played a really good game in this. And talking of Malaga in the Champions League in real life, but they're having a fantastic Champions League season this year. They haven't lost a game, I think, or they haven't conceded at home or something ridiculous like that. But what a chance this is. Carmona threw on goal, decided to chip it because I am 1 goal up, and he didn't manage to score that, so it's a bit disappointing. Maybe El Shaarawy or Royce might have scored that, so we were still 3-2 up. It was still a good result at this point, and we actually won that game. El Shaarawy and 2 goals from El Shaarawy and Carmona getting a goal. So we're actually reaching the end of the episode now, guys. We've got one more thing coming up after this. So that's another really good result. We stay ahead of Dortmund, who actually won 3-0 against Feyenoord, who are a really tough opponent. But I'm just going to finish with the Champions Cup. The Champions Cup group stage, because I haven't showed you the results in the group stages yet, and this has been the last game of the Champions Cup. And now we're going to go into the knockouts. So in Group A, we do have Juventus, Tottenham Hotspurs, Anderlecht, and Rubin Kazan. So Juventus have run away with it, and they're coming first, and so are Tottenham Hotspurs in second. Then moving on to our group, we've got AC Milan, who are us, obviously, in first position, and Dortmund just behind us, same goal difference, in second. In Group C, we do have Man United and Porto as the top 2 groups, and then we have Spartak Moscow just behind Porto, and we do have Club Brugge as well. So moving on to Group D now, we do have Real Madrid and we do have Schalke, and then just behind them we have Galatasaray and we have Celtic. So that's quite a good group there. So moving on to the next group, we do have FC Bayern Munich, or Bayern Munich as you like to call them. Then we have Sporting Lisbon, Inter Milan and Copenhagen. So Bayern Munich and Sporting Lisbon are the top 2 teams in that group. So moving on to Group F now, we do have Chelsea, Saint Etienne, we do have Atletico Madrid and Borussia Mönchengladbach, and at the moment Chelsea are running away with it and Saint Etienne are in second place. So Barcelona, PSV, PSG and Rosenborg are the 4 groups in Group H, and Barcelona obviously are first in that group, and I think they are favourites for this. So that's the end of the episode now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.